At the age of 21, I thought I was going to play basketball for the next 15 years of my life. I saw my path going this way. And then life changed. I had a horrific accident. These past 10 plus years have been years of not only finding out who I am, but also dealing with my demons in the past, right? A past that was consumed with addiction issues to Oxycontin. Oxycontin was the one way that I could numb myself of the pain. You're reading a letter from a fan that says, "Oh, I wish you can come back and play. I don't want to think about it. Take more Oxycontin." You become dependent upon it. My thing is, if they're prescribing Oxycontin, if they're prescribing ibuprofen, Percocet, how come you can't say, "I'm going to take a hit of marijuana before I go to bed"? That probably reduces the amount of inflammation that you have more than anything, and it can relax you from having anxiety. I'm not saying you need to do it before games, but it's time we look at that through a different prism. We're in a situation where there's a double standard. I think that these private institutions are demonizing a drug that socially is becoming way more acceptable. It's legalized in different states. Prime example, you go and you play the Denver Nuggets. The NBA says you can't smoke marijuana because you could be suspended for the game, but the state decides that you can. And that's my major issue with all these private institutions, is that the rest of the world is progressing and moving forward, right? And we're seeing it become legalized in so many different states. Yet these private institutions are still archaic in their thinking. Pain is a part of athletics. Don't be ignorant to think that they're not using pain meds, because half of the time, most of them are, in order to perform at a high level. You can have whatever thought you want to have of marijuana, but I'll tell you right now, these players are going to find some way to deal and cope with the pain. Just a matter on how they do it.